So everybody has their first time, and so it can be for you as well. In this video, I'm going to tell you how exactly to catch a flight, what are the different procedures, everything I'm going to tell you step by step. So let's start. So let's just show you the major step that you have to follow right from leaving your house until you are here in Italy or in any other country. Entry at the airport, collect your boarding pass, security check, immigration check, finding your boarding gate, boarding your flight, landing, collecting your checked luggage, final immigration check. Now let's see each of these steps step by step. If you want to know exactly what are the things that you need to take care, some tips while you are traveling, you can check this video. So the first question, when you should arrive at the airport. So try to arrive at least 4 hours before if you know that the airport is a busy airport. For example, if you are from India and if you are going from Delhi, please go there 4 hours or 5 hours before, okay? But if some airport is like average airport, then you can go even 3.5 hours before. So the step first will be entry at the airport. When you first arrive at the airport, head to the entrance gate. Here you will need to show your passport or online check-in confirmation to get inside. And now you're inside the airport. Look for your airline's check-in counter. So here you have to hand over your passport to the staff and you will be checked in by them, by the staff, okay? And if you have any check-in bag, you will leave your check-in bag at this moment at this counter, okay? What is check-in bag? So because basically there are 2 bags, one check-in bag and one cabin bag. Cabin bag is what you will carry with you, okay, in the flight yourself, and check-in bag is the one which will be in the carriage of the flight, okay, and you will leave it at the starting at this counter. So you have to place your check-in bag on the belt for weighing. The airline staff will attach a tag to your luggage and will give you the boarding pass. Now you have your boarding pass. Now your boarding pass is very important document, so I will suggest you to have like a pouch, a bag, and to keep your passport and your boarding pass inside, okay? Don't keep in your hand because you might lose it. Or if you're very sure that you won't lose it, it's okay. You can keep it with yourself. But I will suggest to have like a small pouch, hanging around your waist, and you keep your passport and your boarding pass over there. Now at this point, one thing is important. So you might have a direct flight, for example, to Italy, or you might have a transit, for example, in Saudi or Dubai, okay? If you have a transit, means if you have to change your flight, then you will get 2 boarding pass, okay? But if you have a direct flight, you will get just 1 boarding pass. Please remember to ask at the counter about your check-in luggage, that where you have to take your check-in luggage. You might have to collect your check-in luggage at transit and again do the check-in, or you will directly receive your final check-in bag at the end, like at your destination. So while you will be in transit, you don't have to collect your check-in bag again or deposit again, okay? Now very quickly, I'm going to just explain you how exactly to read your boarding pass. So flight number. So this will be your specific flight number, which will help you to find your gate and confirm you are on the right flight. So it is very important to know your flight number. Then the boarding time, they show when you should be at the gate ready to board. Make sure you at your gate at least 1 hour before the time. Then this is the gate number. This is the gate where your plane will be boarding, okay, where you will sit on the plane. So that is the gate number. And then your seat number, this is your assigned seat on the plane. Now one thing which is very important, how like in the boarding pass, okay, if you have a transit and you have a 2 boarding pass. So on the boarding pass of the transit, you will have a time there, okay. Now that time will be the local time of the country where you will be doing this transit, okay. So if you are flying, for example, from Delhi to Italy and you have a transit in Saudi, okay, you have a changing flight from Saudi. So when you will have that second boarding pass from Saudi to Italy, the time written on that boarding pass will be of Saudi. That is the local time. So never get confused, okay. So also you can update your mobile phone once you are in Saudi. Now the third step is security check. So head to security. This is where you will need to take out your electronics, liquids and small items like coins, jewelries, belt, and then place them in trays. Make sure any liquid are in the container 100 ml or less, in a transparent container also, and then pack them in a transparent bag. Also your makeup products and other liquid things should be in a transparent bag. Now after you pass through the scanner, you have to collect your things. You have to then repack your things and then you are good to go. Now here one thing is important. Each airport will have their own list of prohibited items, okay. Usually this list you will find at the security check only. There will be like big boards and you will find different things that you cannot carry. For example, when I was in Delhi, there was this prohibited items. There was umbrella and there was coconut. I don't know why, but each airport will have their own rules and regulations for prohibited items. For example, when I was in Saudi, they allowed me to carry water. Okay, usually at airports, they won't allow you to carry water even. So drink that water before and throw it in the can. Okay, so at security place, you will find these dustbins, so you can easily throw there the plastic bottles and anything extra that you want to throw. So don't take too much tension about it. So now you'll feel very relaxed. Yes, but one thing important at security check, as I mentioned, don't carry anything, any liquid more than 100 ml. Okay, if you have oil or whatever things you have, just keep it in your check-in bag. Okay, not in your cabin bag. Now next is the immigration check. So you will comfortably, walking from security check to immigration check, and you will find all the signs and symbols. So don't worry about it again. So you just wait for your number and simply hand your passport when it's your turn. They might ask you a few questions about why you're traveling, but don't worry, just a straightforward and just relax and it will be done. Now you have cleared the immigration. Now comes the fifth part. That is finding your boarding gate. Okay. So there will be two scenarios. One, your boarding gate will be mentioned on your ticket, but sometimes when you enter the airport too early, you won't find that gates won't be updated immediately. So the gate number won't be printed on your boarding pass. Okay. So for that, you need to check the big screens you will find everywhere. And in those big screen, you can see the departure one. Okay, don't see the arrival one, but the departure flights, and you will find the gate if it is open or not. If you are seeing that, okay, gate number is mentioned, now your target is to go towards that gate. Don't see anything, don't buy any stuff right now. First find your gate, because sometimes the gate can be even 40 minutes away or 30 minutes away, 1 hour away. Okay, so first find the gate, identify, target your gate. And then you can, then you can come back and see all this stuffs and you can buy whatever you want, okay? But right now, no. So now if you have identified your gate, you can grab some snacks, you can charge your phone, even you can use a restroom which is near the gate. Now step 6, boarding the flight. So boarding of the flight usually opens 30 minutes, 40 minutes before, okay? Depending how full the flight is, okay? How big the flight is or small the flight is. So they will of course announce first that the gates are open for this flight number. You can just, stand in line and wait for your turn. When it's your turn, just show your boarding pass, passport and visa if needed. Once they scan your boarding pass, you will either get on a bus to the plane or walk straight through the jet bridge. Now, congratulations, you are step 7. You are now inside the plane. Let's see what you have to do now. Now, once you're on the plane, first you find your seat and store your carry-on bag, either in the overhead compartment or under the seat in front of you. Then buckle your seat belt. It is pretty simple. Just insert the metal end into the buckle and pull the strap to tighten it. And to unbuckle, just lift the metal flap. Now look above your seat and you will see few buttons. You can press the light if you want to read. You can use the air vent to control the airflow. And the bell button will call a flight attendant if you need any help. So each of the passenger will have their own the buttons for air vent, to call the air hostess, or for the light. Now some other things which you will find around your seat, that is the tray, food tray. So in front of you there is a tray table you can pull down to use during the flight, whether you're having a meal or just putting your drink down. So landing and catching the connecting flight. So if you have a transit flight, follow the signs for the connecting flights after landing. You will go through another security check and then you can head to your next boarding gate for your next flight. So again at the transit airport, they will do a security check. So depending on what is the rules and regulation for their airport, you might have to even remove your shoes or other items, okay? But whatever it is, it will be clearly mentioned on the board over there. So don't worry, and there will be many staff members who will help you, okay? And then again, you will wait at the gate for your next flight. Or if you have like 6 hours, 7, 8 hours of, long stay, then you can even go to the lounges. You can either check the lounges online before, starting your journey, or you can even do it at the airport. You can just ask any staff where are the different lounges and you can choose the one which is a bit cheaper one. At the lounge service, you have to submit your passport. And yeah, there are various facilities depending on the price. You can even eat there, you can sleep there, you can relax there, you can even take a shower over there. I have a reel on this, you can watch it over here. Now finally we are at the final step. So you have reached your destination. So once you will land, okay, you will directly go to the immigration check. You have to stand in the line and you will go through the immigration check. Maybe you have to wait for 1 hour, 1.5 hours or only half hour. Okay, again it depends how many passengers are there. So now at this moment you will have stamp on your passport. Like the immigration officer will ask some things like, okay, what are you going to do here? Are you a student or whatever? And then the immigration officer will put a stamp on your passport. And now after this, don't forget, please, to collect your check-in bag, okay, that you deposited when at the start of your journey, okay. So you have to follow the sign of baggage claim and pick your check-in luggage. Once you have your bag, you're ready to leave the airport. That's it. You have made it through your first flight. Congratulations. I hope this video will help. If you want to know anything very specific, please write me in the comments. So yeah, that's it. I hope this video was useful. If you have any question, just feel free to drop the comment question. And yeah, thank you so much for watching the Italian Diaries, and don't forget to subscribe and also follow my Instagram account of Abroad Study Info and Travel with Meg. Till the time, bye-bye. Ciao, ciao.